Hey, what is up, guys? You're watching Epic Pokemon TCG. In today's video, guys, what I have for you, and I'm going to be showing you guys what you can build if you buy two of the Rillaboom theme decks and you combine them. Now, something I want to go ahead and just get out of the way before I even get into this. I don't know if these people were trolling or if they're stupid or what the problem was, but I've actually had comments held for review on previous videos that I've done with this series, and it was people that were telling me or asking me why was I not running this card in this deck. I'm only using cards that were in the theme deck. I had a guy tell me I was effing stupid for not running rare candy in one of the videos when it's not in the theme deck, and I literally say it in the video. It's the title and the thumbnail. But somehow these people weren't grasping this. Like I said, I don't know if it's for attention or what it was. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and throw that out of the way. It's kind of sad that I have to say that. I'm gonna have to say that for the other two videos and probably every video in the future. But yeah, people are stupid. What can I say? All right. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it. I figured this one would be the easiest deck to cover since the strategy is very, very easy with it. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and knock this one out of the way. So the first card we're gonna take a look at is gonna be Rillaboom. It has the attack drum roll for 90 and it does 10 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And then it has drum beating for 180, and during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use drum beating. This card is really, really meh. I would much rather they actually use the ability ones for the theme deck, but you know, what can you do? Uh, Okay, so the ability one, I just want to go ahead and say is much, much better. You get energy straight out of your deck opposed to having to rely on this strategy. I'm not saying that this card is bad. This is actually a neat, fun little card for this, but the ability one, it's so much better, such a better route. But Eldegoss, I'm pretty sure that I say Eldengoss, so if that triggers you, I apologize. But it has Blessing of the Fluff. You search your deck for up to 3 grass energy cards and reveal them uh, or you attach them to your bench Pokemon any way you like. So this is going to get energy straight out of the deck. So it's going to be thinning your deck out, and it's just going to be setting up your Relabooms, so that way you don't have to sit there and wait for 4 turns attaching energy. On top of the fact that you're manually evolving without rare candy, that's annoying. But Eldegoss, I figure, would be a good strategy because on top of that, not only is its Blessing of the Fluff really good, but the basic my Peter Lafleur Pokemon here, Call for Family, it isn't one of those Call for Families where you put them in your hand. No, you slap these bad boys straight onto the bench, which is really nice too. So I thought, hey, this is a really good strategy. So we're just gonna go ahead and roll with it. So this one's gonna get you Pokemon, and then this one's gonna get you energy. Really, really nice. And we're gonna be running a thicko 444 line of Rillaboom. So obviously you guys have some spots you can cut here for rare candy. I highly recommend rare candy. I think that would just be a way, way better option. Of course, it's much faster. But we also run 2 Maractus. Now this is mostly in here because when you do these type of videos, you don't really have much to work with because Pokemon theme decks have been the same way for years and years. Luckily, they've gotten better and more consistent. I still wish they would throw in 2 rare candies in every theme deck, but you know, hey, what can you do? Um, Basically these are made to where you can take out cards and add them in to make them better. But Maractus is one of those cards that was like more of a joke, but it could be good. Powerful Needles, flip a coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage for each hedge. I mean, that's good. I mean, if you're able to hit heads, that's actually not too bad. So yeah, that's the Pokemon line. Strategy is very simple, guys. You just set up Eldegoss and then attach energy from your deck and start attacking with your Rillaboom. As for Pokemon, I actually talk about this in the gameplay as well, but I'll go ahead and say it here too. The Buzzwole Pheromosa is really good. The ability Rillaboom, like I said, and then the Venusaur tag team would be really good. There's a lot of different ways you guys can build this deck. A lot of different options out there you can do. I mean, if you have Snorlax VMAX, I mean, screw it, go for it. Hey, try stuff out. Try stuff out. Okay. So we also have, of course, the trainers in here. Professor's Research. We have 4 of those. Discard your hand, draw 7. That is an obvious 4 of in this deck. We also have 4 Hop. I recommend swapping these out for Cynthia if you do have them. And then we also have PokeKid, just allows you to search your deck for a Pokemon. There are item cards that do this. There is Pokemon Communication, there is Evolution Incense, and then there is also the Quick Ball. I recommend just going for those instead of the PokeKid. That's just my personal take on it. We also have Great Ball in here for another searching card. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon you find there and put it in your hand. You can definitely swap these out also for something else too, like a more like specific searching card if you want to. We also run Pokemon Center Lady, just to heal 60 damage. That's more like a personal preference. I didn't really have much to work with. Like I said, if you guys want to swap this out for something else, you can. Or if you want to swap it out for like a third Pokegear or something, that's definitely an option. But Pokegear is going to be in here to just allow you to have a little more consistency, grab some supporters. And then, of course, Ordinary Rod. Absolutely amazing recovery card. You can get two Pokemon from your discard pile up on the back of your deck, or you can get two energy, or you can do both. So that's really nice. Just a nice little recovery card. And we also have Switch because, of course, I mean, you do not want to pay that. You do not want to pay that. And also, Maractus actually has two retreat costs, and if that gets brought up for a stall, that just sucks. So Switch definitely really nice. And then we're going to round out the deck with 15 grass energy. So yeah, the strategy is very simple. I don't really need to go into too much detail with this deck, guys. I mean, there is a whole lot you can do with this. I highly recommend the ability Rillaboom and Rare Candy. I guarantee you guys will see much, much more improvement. And then as for the energy count, I just went with a generic 15 because I wasn't really sure. You're using attackers that take 4 energy, so I thought, why not go with that? I mean, figured also with that and the ordinary rods, you might be okay. So the gameplay that I have for you guys is more of a demonstration than anything. So I hope you do enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll get to the gameplay. All right, so it looks like we're going to be going up against Mello, I think. I don't know if I'm supposed to say the ZZ, but anyway. So I'm hoping this is a pretty decent match, just to give you guys an idea of how to play the deck. It's very, very simple, and I think that the strategy I chose is probably the best one. The Lafleur and Eldengoss. I mean, the Lafleur. I'm gonna call it Lafleur just because of the dodgeball movie. But anyway, uh, it's just cool because like the Call for Family just pulls 3 Pokemon straight off and just puts them on the bench, and then the Eldengoss just gets 3 energy straight from your deck and allows you to attach them to your Pokemon. And it's just like a nice little setup card. As for cards that I recommend putting in the deck, I would say that putting in the Rillaboom with the ability would probably be the best option. Uh, Also, on top of that, I would say adding rare candies in would be a good option. And gosh, what else? Probably the incense and the quick ball card would be nice. There's a lot of options you guys can do. Buzzwole Pheromosa is a cool idea. The Venusaur tag team is a good idea if you're wanting to do like a grass deck. There's definitely things you can do. The ability Rillaboom would be nice. He is gonna reset stamp me. That's actually okay. My hand was meh. I unfortunately didn't draw a Grookey still. That's unfortunate. And he's gonna crushing hammer me too. Luckily he missed that. And he has a second one. Oh my god, I'm lucky. I need to buy a lottery ticket. But he has tag call, so that means he's gonna be able to grab 2 tag team cards out of his deck. He grabs ADP and a Slowpoke Psyduck. Alright, Slowpoke Psyduck doesn't worry me as much as the ADP does. ADP, that is a very scary card, and it'll completely just take away my 1 prize attacker advantage in this matchup if he is able to get the GX attack off. Okay, so I wish I had a Grookey down. We're going to go ahead and play Hop. Maybe we can get lucky. Okay, well, we can get Pokemon out, I guess. So let's go ahead and grab. Let's see, what do we have in here? So we have 2 Thwacky. I guess we'll just. Let's see, what else is in here? I guess we'll just grab triple Grookey. Why not? Why not, right? Maractus is a interesting decision with this deck. That was more or less for a joke than anything. It's good on paper, but most of the time you're going to be committing spots to your Rillaboom and stuff. So I mean, honestly, those would be cards that I would recommend taking out if you guys want to try to like just make this deck a little better. Also, another thing you could do, I would probably recommend swapping out the hops for Cynthia's, or even like the Pokekid. Like the Pokekid, that's like the big thing is using your supporter for the turn to grab 1 Pokemon when there's trainers or I mean items that do that. Definitely, there's better options. But overall, that's just my take on it. I mean, there's definitely easy ways you guys can make this deck better. Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and evolve into a couple of Thwacky here, and then I'm going to Pokekid. Or if you guys had it in your deck, you could just Evolution Incense. I think that's what it's called. So I'm gonna grab Elden Goss. I think I have two of them prized. So yeah, that's fine though. Okay. So now we're gonna be able to use the attack, get some energy out on the board. And my guess is that that ADP is gonna be the go-to because of course these two are both weak to grass. So I gotta hope I can take down the ADP. That's the big thing. That is gonna be the tough decision there. Luckily, he only has two cards in his hand. But I mean, honestly, win or lose, as long as I'm able to showcase how to play this deck, that's really all I'm worried about. ADP is just a extremely powerful card, and it has made decks really, really good. And so that's just real talk there. Okay, so see, I don't want to professor's research that. That's the bad thing about playing the discard draw seven supporters. It's like, hey, you can do this, but you're going to be burning resources. All right. That's another reason why I would recommend Cynthia in this deck. But we're going to try to get as many attackers as we can set up. I think next turn what I might do is I might go ahead, and if he has his Blastoise Piplup up next turn, that's when I might just go ahead and just bring up the Rillaboom and start attacking. So he's got Cynthia and Caitlyn coming in. I was actually worried about the what is it? It's Mallow something that lets you switch. That was actually what I was worried about. Okay. Let's see, does he even have anything in here? All right, so he's gonna be trying to hit something here. Hopefully he doesn't. If I can just go ahead and take like a free three prizes, that'd be amazing. But I didn't want to bring up one Rillaboom and have nothing on my bench to work with. So if he just passes, I think I might. Yeah, okay. All right, so now I need to go ahead and just go for it. Look at my hand. Look at my hand. Jesus. I don't want to do it, but I might have to do it eventually. I don't want to, but I might have to, depending on what I can get here. So I'm going to go ahead and drum beating for 360 damage, taking down that Blastoise Piplup. And now ADP is going to come up, and this is where things are going to be kind of tricky. And I have all four in my hand. I literally have all four Professor's Research in my hand. You can't make it up. I am having flashbacks to Juniper and Sycamore. This crap has happened before. Oh, man. All right. All right, here we go. All right, Crushing Hammer's coming down. Oh, man, I've been getting lucky these Crushing Hammers this game. The Pokegear is coming down too. Wonder what he's going to get off that. I've gotten really lucky this game. If he's gotten that ADP set up, I'd probably be in a lot more trouble. But like I said, guys, this is more for a demonstration than anything, just to show you what to do. If you ever are in a situation where you have four Professor's Research in your hand, it's not you. You're not bad at this game. That's just really unlucky. What do you do in those situations? Well, you better hope you draw a Cynthia, because if not, you're just gonna be really upset. So I'm gonna be able to use the 90 attack next turn. I do have another Rillaboom to fall back on, and if he brings up the Slowpoke Psyduck, then he's gonna be in trouble because I can just take that thing out too, and I'm gonna be able to take a free shot on the ADP. So it's looking pretty good right now. Okay, so there's the Altered Creation GX. So now he's going to be doing more damage and taking more prize cards whenever he does knock out a Pokemon. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do that unless I absolutely have to. So we're going to drum roll for 90 and just 10-10 there. And that should leave him with 190, which is so unfortunate because I do 180. I cap off at 180. So I think what I'm going to do is once he takes that down, I'm going to bring up Rillaboom. I might just go ahead and do the professor's research and hope I can chart. So, just kind of start setting up another Rillaboom. Oh, man. Okay. But I did see he pulled that supporter that lets him heal, too. So that's another thing that might mess with the numbers a bit. Okay. So now this pretty much just became he's going to be able to take 3 knockouts and win. And I just show you guys the power of ADP. He didn't use it. Huh. Maybe he has something else in here that's like really good. Okay. So now he's going to start attacking with it. Choice helmet. I don't know what that's going to even like help him with. I can't remember. What the heck does that even do? Okay. All right. And I survived. Wow. I survived. Barely, but I survived. Okay. Yeah, ADP, man. Really, really strong card. As you can see right there, he is just attaching energies at the yin yang. I actually faced off against a ADP deck with a Quagsire, and it's actually kind of stupid. Like, do the attack, and then you just throw energies on the Quagsire. You start moving them up. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and attach here to Thwacky. I'm still not gonna do it, but I am. Well, actually, is that even gonna matter? I don't think it's gonna matter. Why not? We'll just play it for giggles. I don't want. If I had a switch, I would, but I don't want to burn all my energy. That's the problem. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do the 180. If he doesn't heal it and he retreats it, I should be okay. But I'm gonna guess he's gonna heal it or do something. If not, we just got stupid lucky. We got stupid lucky here. If I'm able to pull this off, trust me, I know how good this is. Okay, so yeah, so he's gonna do ditch and splash. Okay. He doesn't really have to discard very many. Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't really have to discard too many since I'm just super weak. So now I can just bring up and do the 90 attack, or I can just go ahead and just knock it out with. Why not? We'll just, just in case I screw this up, I'm just gonna play it safe and just do this. Yeah, okay. Just gonna play it safe. All right, so there we go. So 2 knockouts, 6 prizes, and I did have 2 Elden Goss prize. Hopefully that give you like an idea of how to play this. Like I said, man, this deck is so straightforward. You have your Elden Goss as your setup Pokemon. You have your Peter LaFleur Pokemon. Just kind of good God, we got 1,000 damage that game. Anyway, you have that there to pull Pokemon straight out of your deck. And you just set up Rillaboom. Like I said, cards I would recommend are better trainers. Like I would recommend Cynthia over the Hop. I would recommend the Quick Ball and the Incense card over the Pokekid. And I would also recommend the Rillaboom with the ability. I would recommend just some like other grass attackers if you want to work with those as well. But this deck is actually very changeable. You can do a lot of different things with it. But hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. At the time I'm recording this, I'm currently on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys did enjoy this, please make sure to sub to that. And maybe I can get to that on screen soon. 1,010, who knows? But yeah, thank you guys all so much. Hope this video did help you. I love you guys. Take care. And this is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out.
Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.